Hello there, everyone. I'm sorry if I sound a bit like just not like completely ready to record. I've been home for about like 10 minutes. Anyways, yeah, so I'm pretty sure you already know what's going on, so I'm not even gonna like blab on about it. I just want to say, like, I've done the religion map. It looks pretty sick in my opinion. And also, no, not you. I've also done major cities. I feel like there's a few too many in Iberia, so I'm probably gonna fix that like in between this video and the next video, but yeah. Anyways, first thing that we're gonna see is let me just click on okay, I'm on the right layer. Is let me also just make the brush size a bit bigger. Is we see some more expansion. No, no, don't start this again, Annie. More exploration. People discover here. Uh, bang, bap, boom. They discover that, as well as discovering over here, as well as more around the Caspian, eventually actually connecting up to the Persian Gulf. Now I'm going to shrink this down to 54 as people begin going down the Persian Gulf, eventually discovering all of Qatar. They also go down this way. I'm going to actually turn it down even more. They discover this like little area, as well as discovering over here in the UAE, but eventually realize, oh, it's not an island. Oh, yeah. But then they begin going further down the coast, and that's where I'm going to end this area for now, as people are also going down here, eventually reaching the Sinai, where they also fully discover it, and they begin going down the Egyptian coast. Now, I'm actually going to make the brush size like quite a bit bigger just for now, just so I can make it so that they go down both, just so that I'm lazy, I know. Anyways, they go down the coast further, and they also go down the coast here. And they also, like, realize, huh, maybe it is an island. Oh, wait, no, never mind, we're stupid, we just remembered over here. So, yeah, they realize over here. Don't worry, though, there is more exploration. They go further down into Mesopotamia, eventually discovering all of the northern half, or like the Wixo, like I suppose Wixo is North America. Yeah, and we also see like just like over here. Why are you orange? The northern tip of Morocco is discovered, and that's like all I'm gonna do over here. But don't forget, there was also expansion down the Egyptian coast, so why not go over this Egyptian coast? They begin going along the African coast, eventually discover all of Tunisia, as well as all of the northern coast, and they're like, maybe we're not in a lake. Because remember, they thought that, like, this was all that they knew. What the? Like, this was, like, the white bit's all they knew about, and they thought maybe it could expand perhaps out to here. So, like, this is what they thought was, like, the world. They didn't know about all this. They thought the rest was maybe just, like, land. Like, like, land. Oh, well, it's no. Oh, what the? Anyways, yeah, they thought, like, all this was land, I think. So yeah, that's kind of why. Anyways, I just want to say I've also done trade routes. Now they're connected with the British Isles, as well as over here. You may be wondering, why is this one smaller? Well, it's like, this isn't really like an actual trade route, it's just more like, hey, you're cool, we like you, you're with us now. So yeah. Also, the only reason there's one here is just because Persia's like, yeah, we don't really want to be completely isolated. That sounds scary. So yeah, they choose to not be completely isolated because it sounds scary. Anyways, speaking of Persia, more expansion. Yay! Now they look like this. And now, I'm actually gonna turn off pictures because that's gonna be annoying. We see the division of, let me actually find like of like down here, like this area, and it will look something like, it will look like this. Whoa, a cut. Anyways, yeah, we see it get divided like this, with Denmark getting here and here, as well as over here, and we see Norway get here and here. I'm gonna turn on this a bit. They get hit, that's too much. Hit, that's still too much. Hit, that's still too much. Here and here. And let me just, nope, that didn't work. They also get, nope, that is the outlines. They also get these little island areas. Well, not really islands, just these like little like white bits. Oh, there's a little bit I forgot to redo. I'm gonna slightly change it just to this. Anyway, so yeah, that's what this will look like. But now, don't you think we need a bit more expansion eastward? Poland decides to take the opportunity and decides to go eastward, eventually cutting these guys off. Haha. And they don't really mean to, but they nearly cut these guys off. They think, oh, so they can just do this. Nah. You see, like, they would, but yeah, these guys have kind of just cut them off. So, sorry. Oh god, you're being invaded. I'm kidding. Anyways, yeah, these guys just did a funny. Now they've unlived the. Anyways, yeah, that. Now we see a bit more expansion, mainly. God damn it, Greece. Yeah, Greece is doing more. They begin going into Anatolia further, as well as down here. Now, let me tell. Well, crap. God damn it, Greece. Yep, we see Greece fall into not really a civil war, but like a separatist movement grows in like the east areas. They begin like taking like eastern areas. Wow, Annie, we. Anyways, yeah, and they begin invading into here. But luckily, the Greeks have a pretty military. Yeah, it's pretty like the people are pretty attractive. I'm kidding. What? They begin going back into their territories, where people aren't necessarily met with open arms, but not closed arms. They are met with arms, which is good. Eventually, this area has been liberated. However, uh-oh, uh-oh, never mind. The uh-oh is gone. Anyways, yeah, so you know what happens when you lose your invading forces? You get invaded. Yeah, the northern area is just, just. But like they can't really be bothered to invade into the rest, so they just allow the rest to just exist. Hell, because they're not complete morons, they choose to give them a bit of land just so they can actually like have a good civilization. They give them like this little coast area. But let me hit it. Let me click it. Let me click the thing. Yeah, I clicked the pixel. Anyways, yeah, they discover about this. Now there's a bit more expansion before I end today's video. Well, not today. Before I end this video, because it's going to be more later. First thing is you see Finland, and you see how they're small. Shut up! They're not small anymore. That's what she said. Anyways, yeah, Finland's growing like at a rapid pace. I'm kidding, not this rapid, but like still decent pace. Dear God, what is going on outside? Sorry. Yeah, so these guys are going further in to like Finnish territory. Why are you? Why? Just why? Did anything else get ruined? I don't think so. Anyways, I'm not sure why Poland became that color for a sec. That's weird. No! Okay, that's fixed. Poland is now Polish. Now there's a little bit more like I want to do just before I end this video. Do 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 do. Yeah, that's like essentially it. So yeah. This is gonna be the end of today's video because I can't necessarily think of what to do. So yeah, this is today's video. Well, not today, Annie. This is the current right now's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that you exist tomorrow. I swear that's not a threat. I really hope that you exist. So, yeah. Um, Goodbye. And look, it's me, Annie. Oh, look, it's me, human man. And look, I'm dead.